Hello, folks, and welcome back to Life on the Flipside. I am here. It is actually for some fucking reason shining, sun shining outside my window. I don't know why, because we're into October. It's weird. Steve, a reason. What's the crack?
Hey, how you doing, Crafty? I'm good, thanks. Good. Dark as hell out here, so you're lucky. You got sunshine. But that isn't it always the luck? You
It's
get
one
the
of
best
those.
weather when you can't go enjoy it.
But it's one of those things that I feel like it's a false sense of security. I don't like it.
Well,
See, what
as soon as you go out, it's going to come down.
well, that's the thing. I've been out since about like 7:30 this morning. So, guys, I got in like 3 minutes before we were set to go live. I said hello to you and like, okay, we're going. Yeah, it's been a fuck of a day.
Yeah, I bet. What you been up to?
Just had to deal with something from yesterday, and it was just not good.
Well, I wanted to mention, thanks for dropping by my stream yesterday. It was really nice to see you in the chat.
I've been in the stream before. I just don't say anything because I'm Queen Lurker.
Well, you are Queen Lurker, but I usually try and keep a good eye on the side chat, and I never really noticed you in there before, so that's why I was quite surprised to see you there. But thanks for coming out. I really appreciated that.
You are more than welcome. I do drop into chats. I don't always say anything, but I do kind of. There's so many people that have said that to me lately. It's like, well, why don't you talk in the chat anymore? Well, there's times. There's some creators, they go live at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like,
yeah.
If I am awake and I do switch on, I just don't say it because it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm trying to fucking sleep.
There you go. You can barely get your head around a coherent idea.
Your pal is asking if we have no guest today. No, we don't have a guest today.
No.
Unfortunate. Well, I say unfortunately. Is it really unfortunate? No, Tusk had to do family stuff.
As a matter of fact, he left a super chat for you right at the top of the chat.
Oh, fuck off. Is it?
I'm serious.
Oh, but it's not showing, so now I have to go into and I hate you, Tusk. I don't really.
He's Tusk for £5. A £5 fine for non-appearance paid to Craft Tequila. Remainder of commitment deleted, or remainder of comment deleted.
Interesting. It hasn't shown up on my thingy, but hang on, I just do this and this. Yeah, so Tusk couldn't come because family issues and stuff. But that's okay. He had to go see family, which in fairness, given a choice between like hanging with us and seeing his family, he probably made the right decision, but I still feel sorry for him because it's family.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I agree. I mean, there's for anybody who wins the GOAT challenge, and if they can't make it on, they can't make it on. There's no hard and fast rule that says you have to be here. You don't.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. No, I see it there.
Crafty and I are both experienced windbags. We can keep it going for an hour and a half.
Can we? I don't know today.
Oh, sure we can.
So I wanted to talk. I wanted to fuck off Tatty saying that I can't tech. I can tech just fine when I need to. But this problem with StreamYards is I thought we were his family. Apparently not. Apparently he actually has a life outside of fucking YouTube. How dare he? Damn him.
Damn him.
Aussie goat, closest emoji, an elephant. I didn't realize elephants were in Australia, but okay.
Yeah, that's a new one on me.
Nice. John, if I ever come to Australia, you have to show me the Aussie goats. Although I've seen an Aussie goat on YouTube. He's called Gary the Goat. Unfortunately, he died a while ago. But alongside him, I met Kevin the Cunt. When I started my channel, everybody was sending me a video called Kevin the Cunt, and it was so funny. It
Oh
really
man,
was. But
that
no,
is so hilarious.
what I did want to bring up is this fucking thing of Squid Games. Have you seen it?
I've heard of it, but no, I haven't really looked into it.
So,
What is
right,
this?
it's a Korean drama thing where like the contestants are deep in debt, which actually serves
Uh-huh.
to highlight the Korean debt crisis right now.
Hmm.
And that's what it was supposed to reflect is the Korean debt crisis. And towards the end for the finale, there's these rich Americans that come in to watch the rest of the game. And it's absolutely gross. It's absolutely fucking gross. And it's supposed to say, American rich, wealthy people, not only in South Korea, but all over the globe, has these interests where they literally just watch poor people struggle. Now, that was what it was supposed to represent.
Uh-huh.
But the what is it? United
You-
Arab Emirates
Mhm.
has decided in the last few days, wouldn't it be great to reenact the fucking Squid Games? Like this is
Oh
yeah,
no.
yeah. Now, in fairness, they're not going to kill people. They're not going to kill people, but still, these are popular Korean games apparently. But
Yeah, yeah.
so they're
They
they're
won't kill. They won't kill people, but they will buy them.
well, it's the idea of the prize money is like 38,000 US dollars. The equivalent of 38,000 US dollars or some shit like that. So what's going to happen is they're going to come in, humiliate themselves for the wealthy in the UAB, and possibly one person. I mean, it's no different to like Fear Factor or any of that shit,
Mm-hmm.
or what, the Wipeout, where you literally just embarrass the fuck out of yourself begging for money. I don't know,
Mm.
but it just seems wrong in every
Yeah, it
way, shape, or
does.
form.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. There's
It
got
was
to
a
be a better way to address that issue.
Yeah, it was a great series. The ending was shit, but it was a
Yeah.
great series. I'll give them credit for it. It was, and it's very rare that a non-English um series would blow up like this.
Hmm.
But you have to remember, like in the last 15, 20 years, you have the likes of the Hunger Games, you have the likes of becoming very popular in normal culture. So the
Hmm.
idea of the Squid Games, like people forget what it's about, which is like crippling debt to the point that you're willing to risk your life in order to get a bit of money. But
Hmm.
as a series, as a thriller series, it was actually pretty good because you never
Hmm.
saw what was coming round the next corner. So I will give them that.
Yeah, I suppose.
But you should watch
I
it. You should watch
just,
it.
well, I probably would, but I don't know. I have this thing about uh, watching television or any kind of entertainment that uses human suffering as the source of the entertainment. You know, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't work for me.
I mean, understandable, but it also shows like this is better at highlighting serious problems
Yeah, yeah,
within society. So I
yeah.
would there was another one called there was a Brazilian one called 3%. Now
Okay.
it wasn't quite as realistic. It was more a semi utopian or
Hmm.
dystopian future, but it was done. Especially the first two seasons were done particularly well. That first season, I was like on the edge of my seat watching it. It was absolutely fantastic, and I'm a binge
Yeah.
watcher. So Netflix is one of these entities. As much as I hate it, that I will actually get engrossed and I'll watch a whole entire series. And now that I have Disney, I do the same thing with fucking Disney. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, it's a
Yeah.
dangerous thing for me. I've watched like
Yeah.
the Marvel series about 17 times since Disney Plus exists.
Hmm. Yeah. I've been actually. I'll be honest. I'm kind of like you. When I find something I like, I will binge on it. Um, and recently, I came across a series on YouTube. Um, I think it's from an Irish broadcast company. It's called the Secret Millionaire.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah, and I really enjoyed it. I really did because you see real people being helped who really deserve that help.
Taddy makes an interesting point.
If only there was a YouTube channel that was documenting the. You're right,
Makes
Taddy. You're
makes a
absolutely right.
very interesting point. I don't like a show where the central focus is people
Is
in
you?
pain, is human suffering as
Yeah,
the central
yeah,
concept.
yeah,
It's an
yeah.
interesting.
True enough.
That's a
But they
very
flip it.
interesting one. That's a very
They
interesting one.
flip it. They take a person who comes from wealth and prosperity and absolute comfort of life, and they basically take away everything and put him into the shoes of the other side of the coin. Uh,
Yeah,
and they have
secret.
like 10 days on
But the
what's
problem with
equivalent to.
yeah, but the problem with Secret Millionaire and things like this is one, the
Mm,
fact that they have to do that to show that, you know, ordinary people are actually
mm,
suffering. It's
yeah,
gross. And then the
yeah,
second thing is that, like, after probably like a month of feeling bad, the millionaire goes
mhm.
back to being a cunt.
Yeah, true enough. I mean,
Do you know what I
I
mean?
do see that
Whereas
side of it.
Squid Games, what I'll give to it is the whole, like, when they show the rich people enjoying this absolute carnage, they are treated as gross. They are treated like scum. Like they're shown
Hmm.
to be scumbags, you know? Um
Hmm.
so I actually like that. I like that they didn't just gloss over it and these nice wealthy people. They're wearing masks. So like
Hmm.
already they're the whole the symbology of it is these are anonymous, nasty, dirty fucking wealthy people who likes
Yeah,
human suffering. And the veil is pulled off even though they're anonymous. And again, it's synonymous with what happens in reality, where you have
yeah.
these vulture funds who are faceless entities
Hmm.
enjoying human suffering. You know,
Hmm.
um, your pal Al. Okay, your pal Al. I'm glad you survived Hurricane Ida, but when every single comment you make is about surviving Ida, like, you know, you don't have to do that. We've seen the comments the first time. I mean, I'm glad you're okay, and I've seen you do it in every other chat since you got back online. So just chill with the Ida shit. I'm glad you're okay, but you don't have to make every single comment about you surviving Hurricane Ida. I'm just saying. I don't mean
Hmm.
to be bad, but like, come on, man. Nimrod for 26 says there's a joke I used to make but have forgotten. Fuck off. Fuck off. I know the joke that you're talking about. Fuck off. You
Oh,
fucker.
jeez. Absolutely.
And sorry, your pal. I don't mean to be rude, by the way. I'm in one of those moods.
Yeah. So,
It's been a fuck of a
I,
day.
yeah, I know the feeling. I've had a fuck of a week getting here.
What's
Holy
been
crap.
going on for you?
All just well, as you know, the new school year started up here 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, and we're teaching from home online. And I'm telling you, when you've got, and I mentioned this on my stream last night, when you've got 34 students in grid view on Zoom, and half of them have their
Oof.
cameras turned off, and trying to get them all just to keep their cameras turned on, it's like herding hyenas.
How old are these children, by the way?
I'm
Are
dealing.
these people?
I'm dealing with children at the grade 4 and grade 5 level, so they're between the ages of 9 and 11.
Oh, so what they're actually doing is playing Minecraft.
Basically, yeah. Matter of fact, one of the teachers in our office, we have a chat program called Zalo, and we communicate on our breaks amongst
Oh,
teachers.
that
And
was
one of my teachers caught some of his students actually running a Google Meet and chatting during the class.
nice. Nice catch. Oh, that is
Nice
fucking
catch is right.
deadly.
I don't know how he caught it, but he caught it.
But you
And
know
there was
what he
about
did? Do you know
eight
what
of
he
them.
probably did? He probably got someone to share their screen, and they didn't realize like there was a meat down at the bottom of the screen, and they could see the fucking meat, and then
Yeah.
asked them about it. That is genius. That is brilliant.
Yeah. That was absolutely brilliant. But that's what we have to deal with. When kids got their cameras off, we have no idea if they're even there, let alone paying attention to the lesson. You
Dora has
know,
an interesting one. So
create a
create a
school.
school classroom in Minecraft.
Well,
Well,
that I have to admit, Dora, that's a good idea. But you want to know how quick I'm going to lose their attention, and the rest of the class is going to be all about the game.
or do you know, like, first of all, you need to know how to play Minecraft in the first place. So that's me
Hmm.
out. That's me out. And second of all, the problem with creating a school classroom in Minecraft is that you're not supposed to be teaching them how to build shit in Minecraft. That's not what a teacher does.
Exactly. So,
I mean, that'd be
although
hilarious,
the
though.
the general idea is good, Dora, but the feasibility of it.
You're actually encouraging them to play Minecraft and not listen to a fucking word you say.
That's right. Exactly. So, yeah. So I've been battling with all kinds of, just trying to get the lesson across uh, all week. It's been a week. I'll tell you.
Like
It's been a week.
I was there with my nephew. I went into my nephew. My nephew was having his online classroom at the end of last year, well, last school term, and he
Hmm.
was there playing Fortnite. And I was like, "Get that off your computer!" I actually deleted the app and changed his password.
Good.
We changed his
Good.
Google password so he couldn't re-download it until like we had decided. And it's like his punishment was he's not getting back onto Fortnite until the summer. Because we're
Ooh.
evil people. We're evil people.
Well, that's the joys of being an adult.
Hello, Gary. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Gary, if you want to email me after the show today, I will try and help you with your stuff, with your issue, with your StreamYard issue. So, yeah.
Cool.
Maybe he'll let them play Fortnite again in a couple of weeks. Because Fortnite is 2 weeks. That's funny.
Nah.
John has a question for you.
Steaming Cup of Reason. Are you still able to use corporal punishment where you are? Bloody Snowflake Society. Unfortunately, no. However, the parents are free to
Unfortunately,
do what they want.
unfortunately,
Well, sometimes I'm telling you, until you've been a teacher in a classroom and had to deal with some of these kids,
no thanks.
there are times where corporal punishment
I
seems
mean,
like, man, it's
I
the only way.
I would, but I'm not into self torture, so no, thank you.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, when I was growing up, I went through the Catholic school system, and as you will well know, they are masters of applying corporal punishment. And many cases, it brought me around. I'm telling you.
Bob Nadell's Gyroscope says, has Spot the Goat started? Spot the Goat starts
No,
in about 35 minutes.
half an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, about 35 minutes. So stick around. But why have you found it? I'm wondering.
Yeah. If you have, don't say a damn thing.
I think I found it. And I've only
Did you?
started looking. I think so. And again, like I got in literally as we were starting.
Yeah. It's pretty damn well plain, straight in your face kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. I know roughly where it is because I can see the other background. Because I wanted to see. Oh no,
Let's
yeah,
see.
yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, but don't
Say the
say
word.
anything. Don't say anything if you have found it. Don't say anything until you see the intro to Spot the Goat.
Yeah.
Don't know why I'm asking. I can never find it. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Is this a real
Well,
photo? It looks more like a paint. No, this is a photo of a
this is a
Dublin bar
photo. Yep, it
of,
is.
of a
La
watering
Seine.
hole
On, yeah, on Seine it's called.
Where's that? Galway?
It's in Dublin.
Is it in Dublin?
Yeah,
Probably where the French people hang out.
that could be. Yeah.
That
You
wasn't
have a
racist
large
at all.
French community?
No,
You
that
have a
wasn't.
large French community?
Yeah, that wasn't racist at all. Come over to
No,
us.
not at all. No, no, no. That wasn't
Um,
culturally inappropriate, not by a long shot.
sorry, French people. I love you. I don't make like the typical French jokes though. Not that they're jokes, they're
Yeah,
fucking ridiculous.
yeah. For a country that was 150 years under French colonial rule, there isn't a very large French presence here, other than the architecture they left behind and the culinary traditions that they left behind. But
Yeah,
here
I
in
mean,
Vietnam, there's not
there's
as much of a French influence as you would expect.
yeah, there's a great series. Oversimplified has a great series where they look at the whole Napoleonic Wars thing, and it's actually
Mm.
really fucking good and mainly accurate.
Hmm.
Hello, Godless Scumma.
Hello,
Godless,
Jeff. How are you?
yeah, he doesn't. Oh, there's another Jeff. Yay! That doesn't often happen.
Yeah,
That doesn't often happen.
yeah.
We have two Jeffs here.
Uh-huh.
The world is about to fall apart. I don't know.
Yeah. Turtle the Moose says he had to play dodge the ballistic chalk. Are you good at it? Because I don't often miss.
Well, right. So I don't know how much people know about Ireland, but our tradition stems from like the Catholic Church,
Hmm.
and the generation before mine actually had physical punishments for doing shit
Hmm.
wrong.
Yeah.
To the extent like we had industrial schools. If you ever seen, there's a great movie. It's a fictional movie, but it's based on true stories. Called "Song for a Raggy Boy." If you ever get a chance, watch it. It'll break your fucking heart. But that was the reality right up until the 1980s, like early
Hmm.
1980s in Ireland. So actually, I think mid 1980s, where like punishments would be severe. I mean, like the ruler was a regular
Hmm.
thing, and I think I came in to school just as that was dying out. So
Mm.
I think I was lucky. I think I did okay, but yeah, the cane was definitely a thing in my mum's time.
Yeah. The cane, the paddle.
Um, John Rapp says I held the record of number of strokes of the cane during one term. I wasn't actually bad, just a battle of wills. With a very effective and good teacher and his colleague who doubled it. Well, I mean that's part of the issue, isn't it? When you start to see you as as deserving the caning,
Hmm.
that's where it gets dangerous because
Yeah.
that's where lifelong issues will come into force. I thought it was a Mill Insane, which would be a weird name for a pub. Yeah, no, it's just what was the name of it? Just Unsane.
Hmm.
I can't remember the name of the pub.
Unseen. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'm sure that's it. Yeah.
I'm tired today.
Yeah. It's supposedly right in downtown, so to speak, downtown Dublin.
Downtown Dublin. We
Well,
don't really do
that's
downtown
well,
since
I
Dublin
know. That's what I'm
City
saying.
since
That's why I
Dublin
said
City is in
so
the
to
center.
say.
Since Dublin City is in the
Yeah.
center of the county. I
Yeah.
want to see.
Yeah. It's supposedly in the heart of the city.
Is it Cafe
The
Insane? Yeah, it's Cafe Insane.
Cafe Unseen. Yeah.
Yeah. Where is it?
Yeah.
It's Dawson Street. So yeah, it's around the corner from our parliament.
There you go. Probably
Yeah.
filled with politicians 7 nights a week.
Well, they close. Well, actually, no, they close at 11:30. Yeah, so probably no. They have their own
Yeah.
bar inside the parliament, which we pay
Oh,
for.
jeez.
So why would they spend
Oh,
their own money in like Cafe Insane when they can actually get free drink in the
yeah.
doll bar? Like they wouldn't do that.
Oh,
There was
jeez.
when they were debating abortion one time. They there was, I think it was a 68,000 euro tab for that night. So they were coming
Oh,
into the fucking doll bar pissed drunk to debate the
oh,
issue of abortion. Like,
oh,
yeah,
jeez.
yeah, that's our politicians, lads. That's our
Oh,
politicians.
jeez. Well, that explains a lot of the decisions that come out of government.
Yeah. And most governments will actually have a bar on site or two, depending on the size of the. Like, I know
Yeah,
fucking
that's
the UK Parliament, I
there's
think, has two or three.
there's something fundamentally wrong about that.
I think UK Parliament has one for the Conservatives, one for the Labour, and then like two normal bars for everybody else.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, talk about misplaced priorities.
Hmm. I mean, in a system like that, are they ever going to really give a shit about normal people? And this is why I was talking about fucking the millionaire shit, the secret millionaires. Like, yeah, they get an ounce of a conscience for a whole of 2 weeks when they realize it's not as easy as you might think. But yeah, I don't know. But then they go back to being pricks. The referendum on abortion was when Ireland collectively kicked Bishop Brennan off the arse. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
UK Parliament bars aren't free, just heavily subsidized.
Yes, so where they're paying like 50 pence per drink.
Jeez.
It's
I
ridiculous.
think Dora might be onto something. Sounds like fraternities.
Where do you think politicians start, Dora? Do you not
Yeah.
know? Do you not know the Dora? Do you not know the thing behind one of the UK's prime minister's histories in university, where he had to stick his inside the mouth of a dead pig?
Ooh,
Yeah, as part of
ooh,
a challenge to get into one of these said fraternities.
ooh! That just made my skin crawl. Ooh.
Oh, David Cameron. David Cameron was a character. What a
Oh.
cunt. Mm. It was like headline news. Yes, pretty much the Eton Old Boys Club. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, it's no wonder they sleep at the House of Parliament. Yeah, they're
No
passed
comment.
out. That's why.
No comment. But
Holy
yeah.
crap. Yeah, yeah, I think governments, not only in the UK but all over the world, have got their priorities pretty fucked up.
They heard somewhere at World War II was won that World War II was won on the playing fields of Eton, and they think that means we all owe them our lives. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it depends on what you view the parliament as being. If you think that the parliament is supposed to represent the majority of people, you're fucking wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As a sociologist, I can fucking tell you that Parliament, the whole reason for Parliament existing is to protect wealth, is to protect private property. That was the original idea of Parliament, is to set up to reflect the interest of the new bourgeoisie. That's what they were for. So the
Mhm.
idea that Parliament is somehow supposed to represent people, come on, lads. Come on. Just stop being so fucking naive, lads. Now, having said
Mhm.
that, I would rather that than an autocracy or an oligarchy. But I
Mhm.
mean, people don't understand what democracy means or what it's supposed to do. Like, think about it. Think about it. Right? There was a think tank a couple of years ago, about 20 years ago. Not even 20 years ago. What am I saying? But they went and assessed how much democracy that people in democratic cities or democratic countries actually get. And I think it was like 47 minutes of their entire life on an average life of 60 years.
Hmm.
Because the only actual democracy that you get is the like 40 seconds it takes you to fill in a ballot paper. Beyond that, you don't get any say. So for us over here, I don't know how it works in other countries, but I'm sure it's similar. Hello, Archangel, by the way.
Yeah.
And Dr. Osiris,
Hello.
yay. Um,
Yay.
yes, this is why I'm on. At least I'm honest. At least I'll tell you this is a dictatorship. This is my channel. This is not a democracy, guys. But at least I'm honest. I don't hide the fact that I make the decisions. But yeah, I think it was 47 minutes or something, because over here, when you vote in a local election, we also have like city and county managers. And the city and
Mm.
county managers can overrule the elected representatives. And the city and county managers are not elected, they're appointed. And some of them have been there for like 30 years. It's the same
Jeez.
with the clerks in the Dáil in our parliament. There are a whole nother level and layer to government, like the advisors that are unelected, unaccountable, and they decide whether or not the elected officials should go down a particular route. There was once they actually broke this in, where one of the fucking advisors came running into the Dáil, handed the then Taoiseach, the then Prime Minister, a script, and he literally stood there in the Dáil reading this paper word for fucking word. So, yeah, if you think elected representatives do fucking shit, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
But again, I'd rather that than an all-out autocracy, like an all-out. Like
Mhm.
at least if there's the illusion of democracy, then you can still hold people accountable in a certain sense. But yeah, it depends on what you view. And this is coming from a sociologist, guys. I've fucking studied this shit for 6 years at a university level. So I'm not just, and I'm not an anarchist. I'm not a fucking socialist. I'm not any of that. I'm actually in favor of participatory democracy, and I'm in favor of regulatory capitalism. But yeah,
Mhm.
civil service decided everything. It's never the elected officials. That's my point, Nimrod. This is coming from someone who studied it for 6 years. It's a better system
Mhm.
than what we had. And is there a realistically better system? I'm not sure. That's not for me to decide. But I like when the veil slips. I like when the veil slips. What's it like over there in terms of elected representatives? Because a lot of people wouldn't know what it's like for Vietnam.
Yeah. Well, Vietnam is a socialist party. Um, Basically, the remnants of communism. There is only the one party, and um, there's a lot of levels to the government here. There's the main party, then there's the city officials and the wards and the provinces. There's so many different levels of government, and that's why it's so easy for things to get corrupted.
Mm-hmm.
But they do hold votes, but really the person who leads the party is chosen by the party.
Yeah. It's the same over
You know.
here. It's weird because like the party leader for most people, for most parties over here, would be the parliamentary leader as well.
Mhm, mhm,
So and we're actually gearing towards. I was looking at the opinion polls there today. Sinn Féin is actually really fucking scary. Sinn Féin are now
mhm.
like 10 points ahead of the traditional parties,
Yeah,
and they're a bit of an extremist group.
yeah.
Like, and
I,
and
d-
that
I don't
kind of
really,
worries
yeah,
me.
I don't really follow the politics here because I just don't understand it.
Well,
But
when it's not actually central to your life,
mhm,
here's the problem. There's a lot of people that believe that all parties are the same. I don't believe that at all, because I've seen it.
mhm,
I don't believe
mhm,
all parties are the same. Some are better, some are worse. Um,
mhm.
but there's a lot of people that don't think that voting or being part of the parliamentary system is any way to create any change, or that any change is possible, which is sad.
Yeah, but for me, it's more of a matter of being an expat. I really
Hmm.
have no input. I I have absolutely nothing to do with it. I'm excluded from the entire process just
That sucks.
because I'm a foreigner. So while I'm here, all I have to do is shut my mouth, follow the rules, and everything's fine. You know. So for me to follow the local politics really doesn't make much sense because I can't do anything about it. I have no input at all.
It was funny when Al Murray ran for the government, even though he was only doing it for a laugh. Al Murray is a genius. The landlord shit, I love it. God discover. I used to be an anarchist, but none of my anarchist friends turned up to my birthday. Apparently, they don't believe in parties. Okay, that's actually a good one. That's actually a good one.
Yeah,
What was his name?
absolutely.
Lord Buckethead or something over in the UK? That was fucking genius. I wish he got elected. That would be
Hmm.
hilarious. Yeah, I mean that's the point. Sinn Féin are getting ahead because Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil are in cahoots and just ruining everything together. In fairness, they always did, but they had the illusion of like pointing fingers at each other. Now they're actually in government together with the Green Party again. Green Party are going to be fucking wiped at the next election. It's going to be hilarious. But yeah, Sinn Féin are like a an ultra Republican group. Would it be a bad thing for Sinn Féin to be elected? The problem that I have with Sinn Féin is they are, in essence, a right wing group that uses left wing rhetoric. And what that means is that they will use popular terms, but they're like one step away from Nazism. Now that's not going to be popular, I know, but these are the people who ran the fucking IRA for years while pretending not to have anything to do with them. So yeah, it would be a bad thing if Sinn Féin actually got elected because they talk out of both sides of their mouth. They're in power up the north, and they have fucked over so many people up the north in their own quote unquote communities. That yeah, it would be a bad thing. But in fairness, Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil getting in would also be a bad thing. So I don't know what the solution is. I really don't. And it's not really for me to say. It's up to the Irish people to
Hmm.
decide. Yes, I know I'm
Seems to
Irish,
me
but
seems
I
to me
can't.
like the only solution is a new party.
But right, the problem is what will the part if there was a new party, and I do believe in getting involved in politics because politics is more than just the political. That I believe that politics is more than just the voting system. Yes, voting is part of the political system, but there's so many levels and layers to it that politics actually affects us more than just this stereotypical voting shit. So
Hmm.
I would I would be more, yes, the goat party. Yes, I should set up the goat party. Um so community groups is where I would be focused, because
Hmm.
small community groups and getting involved in a local level can actually put pressure in terms of a national thing. When it came to the repeal the eighth, it's a perfect example where a
Hmm.
campaign that was based in local areas, or even the water charges and the household charges and whatever, and the property tax bullshit. But the water charges is a great example where people came out of their homes and stood over their grates and refused to let Irish Water put in a meter, like where people actually came together and stopped something. That's the only
Hmm.
way. Again, participatory democracy. We don't have participatory democracy in any country because people think that democracy is literally just about voting, and it's not.
Hmm.
It's about so much more. And if you're not engaged in politics, and I can understand why people aren't, because we have lives that are complicated, and sometimes it's easier just to keep the head down and fucking keep working.
Hmm.
But democracy, in my worldview, is about more than just parliamentary votes. It is
Hmm.
about day to day ordinary lives and coming together as communities to
Hmm.
guide change, not to enforce change, but to guide change. And I
Hmm.
do believe that's possible. I've seen it in my lifetime. I never would have thought we'd repeal the Eighth Amendment. I never would have thought we'd do it in my lifetime. I thought we were setting the stage for the next generation, but I never thought I'd
Hmm.
see it in my lifetime, and we achieved it.
Hmm.
So, you know, it's possible. Change is possible, but the question is, what kind of change?
Yeah, it's a conundrum for sure.
Not to get too political, but okay. Anyway, let's like veer off course. Yes, you will have no other dictators before me. Not on this channel anyway. Like on Steam a Couple Reasons channel, he can be a dictator. I don't give a fuck because it's not my channel. But
Hmm.
on this channel, you may get what you did. You will receive what you get, and you'll be fucking happy about it, right? I'm joking. I'm joking. There's a YouTube channel run by kids who I spoke to a few times. I helped them with their channel. Went from only double digits to quadruple digits overnight. They're very focused on the British government. What's remarkable is that a lot of young people are realizing their power. Something that we didn't, because we grew up in an era. Well, I say we. I grew up in an era of prosperity during the Celtic Tiger, during the boom years. There is a
Hmm.
whole so we never learned how to fight. We never learned how to protect ourselves. We never learned. All we got was get a loan, get a college, go to college, get a loan, get a car, get a loan, get a house, get a loan, get a loan, get a loan, and that was forced down our
Hmm.
throats from the age of like 12. Um, that you could do that and you could have a good life, and if you just kept your head down and kept working, you'd have a better life. And we also grew up in the gig economy, the beginning of the gig economy, where we like for half of my life, I was only given temporary contracts because I didn't know full
Hmm.
time contracts existed. Or it was
Hmm.
only for people over 30. Do you know what I mean? That would get a full time contract. That's what we were brought up to believe.
Hmm.
So you have a whole system, you have a whole generation that are being raised during a bust,
Hmm.
during an economic downturn. And they're the people that are realizing, actually, we do have power here if we stick together, if we come out of our schools and go on strike, if we do this, we can enact change, we can guide change. So that's awesome. Until Westminster looks beyond London, change won't happen. This is true. This is true. But having said that, there is serious economic power in London. Why do you think, right? Why do you think that the Troubles ended in Northern Ireland? Anyone in the UK, why do you think the Troubles in the north of Ireland actually ended? Because it wasn't because the fucking government of the day decided, oh, maybe we should give them something. Maybe we should enact power sharing. That's not what happened. What actually happened was it went from the IRA bombing pubs and clubs and fucking barracks to them bombing the fucking financial district of London.
Hmm.
That's when things changed, guys. That's when fucking things changed. It's when
Hmm.
wealth it was when wealth of the country was actually being affected.
Yeah.
That's when the UK government said, and the Irish government said, actually, we should probably try to resolve this. It wasn't before that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, Dr. Osiris, the amount of times as a 16-year-old I was told that I was too young to understand politics.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
I heard that often myself.
And you can hear it when they talk about the strikes for climate change or against climate change. Um, they're too young to understand. Bullshit. Young people understand politics probably better than the fucking because we haven't been like I say again, I say we. Young people haven't been bridled with the effects of failure. And what I mean by that is
Hmm.
when you're in a campaign and it fails to enact change. Like I remember the Iraq War, and I remember the demonstrations all over the world against the Iraq War. And guess what, guys? We fucking lost. We lost bad. The war happened. A million people were murdered. A million children were murdered over the space of 10 years, and that's only children. So when you've been affected by loss of a campaign or when you try to enact change and try to prevent something awful from happening and you fail, that affects you as a human being to say, well, if
Hmm.
if I try this again, I'm just going to fail again. And that fear of
Hmm.
failure is what stops a lot of people from getting involved. And
Hmm.
so young people are not burdened with that experience. So when they came out on strike at other schools and said, you know what, I'm not going to go to school on Friday. I'm going to sit outside Parliament and say, change this, motherfuckers. They weren't burdened with the experience of failure of a campaign.
Hmm.
So that's a good thing. You want that. You want that. Because there's an energy to that. But yes, change of subject. I was interviewed by a Swedish TV news reporter last month. Have anyone got interviewed by a foreign TV reporter? Yes, on many occasions, on many different issues.
No,
Um,
never.
yeah. I mean, at one stage, I was a spokesperson for the abortion rights campaign, so I did many, many interviews over the space of the last like 7 years. But
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. But I've done weirdly enough, for people who like for reporters who are reporting from different countries, they'll always give you an English translator if they can't speak English themselves. So it's no
Mhm.
different than being interviewed by a normal English speaking person. Uh yeah. We're nearly
Hmm.
at the time. We're nearly at
Almost. Yeah.
another 10
Eight
minutes.
more minutes.
Oh, there it is. I was like, yeah, I need what do I need to do? I need to switch that on. So I'm sitting here and I just looked at my battery on my laptop and it's like going dead. So I was like, uh-oh. Because although I have it plugged in, I didn't have the switch on.
Oh,
Because I
jeez.
switch everything off. I'm one of those people who has to have everything switched off before I leave the house, except obviously the fridge. But
Hmm.
yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird
Yeah.
one. So when I came in a rush, I just forgot to put it back on.
Well, there you go. At least you remembered and turned it off.
Yeah, it would have been funny if my laptop had gone dead and I was just gone for the rest of the show. I mean, I could come back, but fuck off, Tatty. I can.
you've been you've been told, Teddy.
Fuck off. I can tech. I can tech, biatch.
She can tech when she wants to.
Yeah, that's the big fucking thing. When I want to. Otherwise, meh. I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy. It's ridiculous. But on the flip side, I'm not. That's the weird thing. Like I work 12 hours a day. That's not a bother. But get me to do anything that I don't want to do, and I'm so fucking lazy. It takes me forever. Like washing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I think we're all like that to some extent.
Clive, you're banned. Fuck off. You're banned. Fuck off. This is what Clive said.
Yeah,
Clive, you're an
I
asshole.
saw it.
You're an
I saw it.
asshole.
I did. I didn't want to pour
Clive,
salt on
yeah.
old wounds.
Clive is desperately trying to trigger me.
Hmm. Seems
I
like
ne-
it might be doing.
no, I need an emoji to piss off Clive Wells. So anyone with any idea, um, anyone with any ideas to piss off Clive Wells. Actually, do you know what I should do? Do you know what I should do? I should just go. We should talk about philosophy. Let's talk about philosophy, Clive.
Oh, jeez.
What would you like to talk about? Fluffy philosophy. He was on what's it, Roxy Lowery's channel. Oh yeah. We're going to talk about this. And the first question they took like 40 minutes to answer. And the second question he wouldn't entertain. He's like, nope, one sentence answer. And she was like, okay. I'm not even going to address that. I'm not even going to address that. Really?
Oh, jeez. I have a feeling you are.
Well, I mean, I do think. Well, I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to wait until he's on the stream. Find the
Ah,
goat, you prick.
absolutely, man. I'll even give you a hint. I gotta
No.
fucking see this.
Me and Clive can just me and Clive can talk about philosophy. Since he doesn't understand it, it'll be hilarious. Oh yeah,
It should be fun.
it was a question on about before the universe which is nonsensical. It's philosophy. It's not supposed to be sensical.
That's
Is
right.
it? It's an imaginary thing. A what if before the universe? And he's like, no, I'm not even going to address that. I'm not. I'm going to pour fucking cold water on your fun. Damn it, Clive. Clive has no sense of humor. Clive has absolutely no sense of humor. I'm not even going to address that issue. Yeah. It was funny. It was funny because Roxy didn't have a clue what to do. Poor Roxy. Poor Roxy.
So she had to fill an hour of time with nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. Because he was giving her nothing. He was one of those people. He was a literalist.
No.
On a show about philosophy, he was a literalist. Enough said.
Oh no, Clive, come on. You're a smart guy. I'm sure you could have gotten something out.
Like, I'm wondering. I need an emoji. I'll need an emoji for something like for addressing Clive. So anyone with any ideas for addressing? Yeah, definitely message me. We'll have. Apparently, Clive loves improv jazz. What's this? What's this?
Improv jazz. You like improv jazz?
He does seem the type, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. But improv jazz, the name improv, meaning there was nothing before to draw from.
Yeah.
And according to you, there is no before. So that's kind of an oxymoron.
Improv jazz. I like it. No, please, God, no. I did not say that. No. I want an emoji to piss him off.
An
So
emoji, yeah.
do you know what I need? I need a scientific symbol that's not a scientific symbol. That's just wrong on so many levels, so that I can just put it up and trigger him. I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna find that, Clive. Just for you. Just for you. It'll be like no dragons for Tusk.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah. I gave mine. Hashtag no before for Clive.
It doesn't ring. It doesn't just
I
fall
know,
off.
but he says there's no before, so
There's nothing before the universe. Prove it. Prove it, Clive. Prove it. Oh wait, you can't. No, but I get where he is.
Oh man.
Nobody knows what was before the universe if there was anything. Oh. E equals MC cubed.
Oh, does that trigger you there, Clive? Does that kind of
Chris, I love this. We're gonna have some great fun. Come on, think of things to wind Clive up. Watch as he runs out of the chat now, crying. She was mean to me. Do you know what we should get? What we should bring back? Apparently, Clive hates cats.
He hates cats?
He
Well,
hates cats.
I can't really. I have to be honest, Crafty. I'm not going to say I hate cats.
Yeah, but Clive hates cats. Clive wants them all dead. Don't you, Clive? Don't you, Clive?
Wow.
Clive's a cat killer. Oh, that rings.
Oh,
that rings like an equation doesn't bother me. Clive the cat
like
killer.
This one. This is an egg.
Actually, Taddy has an emoji thing. We need to get that into circulation, by the way. You know the one that I'm talking about, the one. Yeah. We need to get that in circulation. That would probably be a good emoji. I'm not going to say what it is right now, but we'll talk after the show, or like later on today, because I might have other things. But yeah, Taddy has something for that. I'm okay with cats. See, he hates cats. He despises them. He wants them all dead.
There you go.
He wants
Are
all
you
cats
going
dead.
to be are you going to be doing another shift at the cat cafe today?
I don't know. I haven't decided. I have so much shit to do. So I don't know. I'll probably have to get back to trying to sort out the shit that I was working on this morning. Catch up with that person. But yeah, I don't know.
Cool. What? Oh, 9 o'clock hero has two underpants. What? What? Double drawers?
What is pants? I know what pants are, but like here's the thing. GM of the Earth. No. So what are these to you?
Well, they look like underpants, like underwear.
Underpants. We just call them pants or knickers.
Well, now knickers is a term I'm familiar with, but to me, pants is like slacks, trousers. You know, pants.
Yeah, but they're trousers. Trousers are trousers, man. Trousers are trousers.
Well, you see that's just it. Where from North American side, there's a distinction between pants and trousers. You know, trousers are more like dress pants.
No. There's trousers, jeans, and that's it.
Mm.
Between Tusk's budgie vendetta and Clive's battle against kittens, this is fun. Apparently. Oh, Taddy has a good idea. A Clive Keeney.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Clive Keeney. Absolutely.
Can we
I
get
wonder
a
if we can
Clive
get him
Keeney?
on. If we'll make one.
Oh, I don't know.
Hmm. We'll send him a mankini with a big old E equals MC cubed on the ass.
So Clive loves jazz. I don't know. Busy's crackpike says, I was told there'd be crack and cake. The cake is a lie, Busy. Dude. The cake is a lie. I'll have cake. I don't care. But I know it's a lie.
But everybody comes here for the crack.
Yeah, we have the best crack ever. Oh shit! And we're late because we were.
Are we?
Yeah, we were.
Oh,
too
we
busy.
were babbling on. Absolutely, run that thing.
Yay!
And there you go,
that's a
folks.
goat.
Find that goat.
Clive just showed. Clive just showed his one of his little alt accounts. Clive has always been a great supporter of kittens. Snowy, that sounds like you're being bullied into saying that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. No. Just no. That's not me. Bullshit, Clive. We know it's you. Well, I was always wondering, in the back of my mind, I always had a thought that it was you. But I was like, well, maybe it's not. But yeah, now I know it is.
Yeah, you can't pull the wool over our eyes. You know, we know Mystique is actually Tina. So you can't fool us.
I think you didn't know at some point until it was said. I don't know. Think I'm gonna resort to bribery and blackmail over this goat.
Well, what you offering?
Well, was Fred not on the show before?
I don't recall. I don't think so.
I
No.
can't remember. There's been a lot of people. It was fun. Whistling innocently. I don't know, Tina. I don't know. There's nothing innocent about you. I know that. Because otherwise I wouldn't like you. Wahaha. We're not
There you
innocent.
go.
Let's be honest. We're not innocent. Um, there was cake and nobody's touching my crack.
Say no to crack, damn it.
Yeah. What happened to Snowy? Fluffy. What happened to Fluffy? And Fluffy's evil cousin Snuffy. There was a Snuffy. Do you really want to know, Chris? You really want to know? Is the goat
Yeah.
to the right of the E in Flipside?
No.
That is a good question. I get why you asked it, but no. Yeah, see, Tina, we know. We know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Busy, I love Busy's crack pipe just comes in just for the spot the goat.
Well, come on, man. Find that thing, busy. Turtles is loving this crack.
Who doesn't love the crack? Come on now.
Well, but that's what I've been saying all along. Everybody loves the crack.
See, it's game recognizing game. That's what it is, Tina. That's all it is. We're the
Yeah,
same
we.
type of crazy. It's good.
That's right. You see, Crafty and I have both spent significant time in the flurf debunking community. We can spot crazy from a mile away. We can smell it even farther away.
I'm okay since I escaped Jessica G. See, Clive, seriously, man. Seriously. You're saying that's not you? Bullshit. In fairness, I don't really care. I just love annoying Clive with it. Yeah. Come on, people. Spot the goat.
Yeah, spot it. Spot that goat. Oh,
Spot the
did you?
goat.
Did you talk to Cats?
Cats. So the deal with Cats is he thought him and his friend who are writing this science book thing for the US.
Hmm. Hmm.
They thought they had till February to finish editing it. Turns out they
Uh
have till
huh.
mid-November to finish the editing, and they've literally just written the whole fucking thing. So now they have to go back and edit the thing, and they have till
Yeah.
mid-November because that's when the illustrators come in and actually design the book.
Start. Yeah.
So they don't
Yeah.
have
I'm aware of
time.
that.
They don't
I'm
have
aware of
time.
that situation. Yeah. I'm sure once he's got time, he'll be on.
Probably.
Let's see. We have one here. Let's see. Uh, is that a goat in your pocket?
He's
No.
just very excited to see you, John, and it's just for you, John. Archangel says, second hanging lamp over the bar.
No, I'm sorry. Come on, guys. I mean, I couldn't put it more squarely in your face if I tried.
While that is a goat, Dr. Osiris, it is
That
not
is,
our goat.
yeah,
So you have to
it
find
is.
our goat, not just a random emoji.
That's right. It is a
I mean,
goat,
it
but
is
not
actually pretty
the goat.
easy today. It is pretty easy.
Yeah,
It's very fucking easy, actually. I'm
yeah.
surprised. Well, there might have been one that found it, but they've been on before. So if nobody finds it, they will be on again. That person is allowing someone else to have a chance at actually finding it. So fair play to
Mhm.
that
Who?
person. I'll tell you if nobody else finds it. Um,
Okay. All right. All right.
I
I.
don't know about the goat, but it looks like there is a kangaroo hanging out with the
Right.
bartender.
Nope.
There might be. We don't know what the bartender is into. I'm just saying. You don't know what's behind that bar. Wait. It's a French bar.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's
Oh,
a French bar, but it's named after the Seine, so.
Taddy's at it again. No, that's not what we're looking for, Taddy.
Yes.
You know
Well,
where it is. You designed the damn thing.
that is the goat that you're looking for, but it has to be on the screen. Yay!
Yay! Is that it behind the statue? No.
Oh, fun times. Nobody's gonna find it.
Nobody's gonna find it.
Hello, Johnny O. And Cider Import says it's on the drinks tower behind the bar. Nope.
Nope. Sorry, it's not.
Stephen.
Hey, Johnny. Good to see you.
What's the crack with you? What's the crack with you? Because we haven't had a chat. Stephen, by the way, if you didn't know, from Cider Import, had because I did advertise it a few times on my channel. He had a recent fundraiser for the National Suicide Hotline, and well done on that, Stephen. Seriously, that was awesome to see. He met his goal and I think doubled it. So congratulations.
Awesome.
That was awesome. The goat is on the carpet. No. Or no. The rug. Or no. You got it right the first time. Carpet. A rug.
Yeah.
We don't do those
it's not things. It's not carpet either. It's mosaic inlay on the cement.
Yeah, I mean it is good to see it. It is good to see it. I mean this is early. Apparently this is the middle of the night if you listen to Dave. I don't believe that.
Well, then we're doubly pleased to have you. Thanks for coming.
Ooh.
Dead center at the far end of the aisle.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah. I'm going to need you to be a little more specific.
Because that looks like a statue to me. That looks like a statue to me.
You're definitely on the right track.
Maybe.
You're definitely on the right track.
Maybe. He's not wrong. Yes, he is. It's nearly 2:00 in the afternoon. Like, that's not the middle of the night. Yes, it's a Sunday, but fuck that.
Yeah.
The goat is in the bin eating. If it was a real goat, yes, it would be. I found it. Where you have to be specific. You have to be specific. Oh. Now, you do know if you find it to the left. If you find it, Stephen, that means you're the guest next week. Mm-hmm. You are aware of this, yes? There's something in the light near Crafty. I don't know if it's a goat. It's not a goat.
It's not a goat.
It's not a goat, sadly.
No.
But if you find it, it means that you're the guest for next week's show.
Yeah.
Yes, so, this is exactly what I was looking for. This is exactly what I was looking for, Teddy.
So Stephen says it's up in the lit up balcony thing, slightly to the left. And I'm going to call that a win. I am definitely going to call that a win. Shall we reveal?
Define to the left. Define to the left. It's dead fucking center. But yes.
Well, it is a little bit off center.
Bullshit.
But yeah.
Bullshit. Yeah. But yes, we'll allow it. We'll allow it.
There you go. Good job.
It's dead center. Where's the slightly to the left, fucker? Where's the
his body, his head's dead center, but the body is to the left. So
that's what I found. I was
close enough.
You weren't quick enough, Johnny. Sorry. So Stephen, yes. Yeah. Stephen is our guest for next week. So
awesome.
This is gonna be fun.
Awesome.
Because then it means that I have to poke you at like 12 o'clock to wake up. But I'm too scared to do live streams anymore. There's nothing scary. Sorry, I was first. Where did you post it?
Yeah, let's have a look.
This is between the two lights. He actually
below the last ceiling window. Uh,
between the two lights. So I tell you what,
yeah,
we'll have
yeah,
Al and
yeah.
Stephen on
You're,
next week.
hmm
We'll have Al and Stephen. So both of you will be on next week. I declare shenanigans. Shenanigans!
No,
No
no
shenanigans.
shenanigans. Just a blind fuck watching this side chat. That's me.
I love it. Even though you marked it, I still can't see it. Stupid phone is a piece of shit.
Well, then get something else. Well, there you go, folks. Your pal Al and Steve of the Cider and Port channel going to be with us next week. Woohoo!
Yay! Because it is good fun and it is a random chat. So it's good to
Yeah,
have. It'll be nice to talk to Al. Because I haven't spoken to Al in
yeah.
a while, like properly spoken to Al. Yeah. So, hey!
Cool, cool. How's your animation skills? Sharp? Mama Tega love to the art. Oh, great. I'm glad to hear that, John. Really glad to hear that. I'll get back to you on that.
What's the question marks for? John Rapp, what's the question marks for? Are you sad? Are you sad you didn't find it? It's okay. There's another chance next week. Goose Faba.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I wanted to ask you. We got Halloween coming up soon, and you're going to be over at Barman's.
Yep.
Are we going to be running the show from there?
I don't
Or
know. I don't know, and here's why. Because I don't know what the internet is going to be like.
hmm
So I will let you know in advance
Okay.
when we're
All
there.
right.
But there's
Yeah.
no point in running the show. I will be bringing all my stuff with me, but there is no
hmm
point in running a show if
If
you
you
can
can't
barely hear me.
connect.
Yeah, if you can
Yeah.
barely
No.
hear me and I'm cracking up, well, I'm always
I
cracking up,
understand.
but
I understand. Yeah.
so I'll let you know on the Friday
I just
what the
I
score
just
is.
thought it would be fun to run a show for the season for Tusk. Bring out the Triffids and the vampire banjos, and you know,
Southernport, it's literally just random chats. We have a
yeah,
discussion with people from who support the channel. Tusk was supposed to be on and then decided to have a life outside of YouTube, which I'm very pissed off at. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. No,
but yeah,
it's either
it's
Crafty or
it's
myself.
just
We'll
silly.
take a crap, throw it at a fan, and whatever sticks, that's what we talk about.
Pretty much, pretty much. It's just getting to know people. Um,
Yeah.
so although I have Cider and Port, I don't know if I have Al. So Al, message me on Discord if you have me, or craftykeela@gmail.com so I can send you the link and get you in. And
Absolutely,
it's the
for
one
sure.
fucking link for everybody. It's not a different link. So it's easy. You just click on the link and it brings you to it. Like, don't
Ye-
no flurf shit.
Yeah, that's right. It's absolutely fuck up friendly.
Right.
Oh
Here's the
man.
thing. Here's this thing. Because someone is saying John Rapp got it before Stephen did. I asked for more specifics because he just said at the far end of the aisle. That could have meant anywhere. So I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but that's not specific enough. Not
yeah.
specific enough.
Have to look
Um.
up.
So yes, I apologize, but I would love John to come back on because we did have a really interesting discussion the last time he
Oh
was
yeah.
on. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Nimrod just sent me an email on Discord saying I found two goats, not photoshopped. I swear. Yeah, yeah. But did Etty kidnap Tusk? Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much to go visit family. So dead center, yes, but you have to be more specific because there's a lot of shit that's dead center. It could have been down the back where your man was sitting. Like, you have to be specific. You have to be specific in this game. You know that. You know that, John.
Yep.
So,
Plot hole. There was a trial where the defendant literally shat himself, picked his crap, and threw it at the fab during his trial. You're kidding me.
did Etty finally get... Fuck off. Did Etty finally get a panda? Not yet. But we're going away soon. Shh, don't tell her. Oh, she hates pandas. She fucking
Does she?
hates pandas, yeah.
Oh, you plan on giving her a panda onesie?
That's an interesting concept. That is a very interesting concept. I know I'd get the fucking my head kicked in, but that is an interesting concept.
It would be funny to have both of you on stream, duck onesie and a panda onesie, going at it.
Oh, she would actually kill me if I did get her a panda onesie. She hates pandas. Like, she would actually kick my ass. Etty scares me. You think she's normal. One of the reasons why I love Etty is because she's not normal. She's my type of crazy. In the best possible sense. And yes, she would kick my ass. She'd probably kick my ass.
Mhm.
Yeah. Apparently, she doesn't hate red pandas because they're not real pandas. But I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. No, I don't want to die yet. Etty kick your head in. She has the sweetest voice, but there's rage behind it. There's a reason why her name is Etty Little Rage. You don't want to see the rage come out. That shit's scary. That shit is scary. Like, I'm an intelligent person, and I'm intelligent. Well, I'm not an intelligent person, but I'm intelligent enough to know you don't want to release the rage in Etty. I've seen that rage. You don't want that to do with it. Like,
Yeah.
she's fierce. She be fierce.
As Teddy would say, release the kraken.
Gary was here. He pops in on occasion, and
Yeah.
eventually,
Yeah.
Gary, if you do want to message me, and we'll get you sorted with the whole fucking StreamYard shit. I can explain to you better when we're actually talking, rather than giving you instructions that you don't seem to be able to follow. You want to unleash the fury? No, you don't. That fury, you definitely don't want to unleash. You think you can handle it, but no.
Get her a polar bear onesie and tell her it's an albino panda. I like that.
People are not understanding the I don't want to be killed scenario. I have to spend a week with these people. I don't want to be killed. I want to reduce the chance of getting my ass kicked as much as I possibly can. I know, I love Etty. I do. I love her. She's amazing.
Oh, she's wonderful. I like that girl a lot, especially when I can get her laughing at Tusk. Oh,
yes. Well, that's not even difficult. Like,
oh,
anyone who can stay with Tusk cannot be normal. But that's why we love her. Nobody in this chat is normal, because fuck that. In the immortal words of PhD Tony, yes, I fucking can. You have to deal with this. I swear to God, nothing is funnier than that moment with Tony.
Oh.
Nothing is funnier. That he was that triggered at that particular moment, and you could actually feel the anger. Nothing was funnier. I tell you now.
Those are priceless. Those are priceless moments.
I want to get fucking PhD Tony on a live stream in a couple of weeks. Send me that little clip, because I know ye have it clipped. I don't have it clipped, and I just want to, like, every so often just throw it in there and make him laugh. So we're getting to fight it, and I have shit to do. Yeah, and JL of all people, JL made him trigger. JL triggered Tony so bad. Wasn't that the discussion about ghosts? Because you don't know, there's things that we can't explain, and wasn't that the ghost conversation with JL that we will never ever ever let him forget? I have a lot of clips. Yeah, well, send me that one. I want a particular clip.
Yeah.
But I think that was the conversation where JL admitted that he believes in ghosts. Because there's supernatural forces that we can't explain. That was the funniest conversation. Yeah. Tony's voice even broke on the can part. That's what makes it funny, because you really know that he was so
Yeah,
serious.
yeah,
Anyway,
he was
we're getting 5
totally
to.
triggered. Yeah.
We're getting 5 to.
Yeah.
What have you got coming up?
Um, Nothing. I'm sorry. Yeah, I tried, but I could not finish the video for tonight. So unfortunately, there won't be another video on my channel this evening. I'm gonna try my best to get it out during the week, but it'll probably be next week before you see it. And of course, my the real reason stream next Saturday, and of course, Pain of Progress. The final episode of Series 2 is coming up on Friday, and then we're going to start Series 3. So, yeah. That's it. That's all I've got, really.
I have no idea what I'm doing for the next week. I'm going to be honest. Other than working, because, work. Oh, JL tried to argue that quantum mechanics and the second law of thermodynamics implied some sort of existence of ghosts. Yeah. So that happened. So yeah, he believes in ghosts. It was the ghost conversation. Thank you, your pal. I got it. I just got it. Al just messaged me, so I have his contact details, so I can send him the link for next week.
Absolutely.
So yeah, yes, I fucking yeah. It was very much like the Wrath of Khan.
Yes.
God, it was definitely one of those moments. That was fun.
Yeah, for sure.
But
it was awesome. It was awesome.
Johnny, let me know if that thing is still happening that you asked me to be part of, because I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, people, be good to each other. Don't be cunts.
Yeah, and Johnny, DM me regarding the details about the animation you need, and I'll get back to you right away. Thanks.
Other than that, have a good Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yeah, enjoy your day.
I will probably be back next Friday. Boredom more than anything else. My members on Wednesday, I'm going to have a chit chat. So if you're around on Wednesday and you're a member, I will be sending you the link, or a patron, because Patreons get the link too. So if you're a member, we will be having a little discussion on Wednesday, just a little hangout. So
cool.
Yeah, see you guys then. Bye.
Absolutely. Bye-bye, guys. Bye. Great to see y'all. Bye-bye.